For our topic today is My Battery Train, Thai EV on Train. The name of this project, Thai EV on Train, I think everyone knows that it's a policy in Thailand that we try to rectify to go for the no pollution, zero emission on rail. And this is the opportunity that EA got, and with the opportunity granted by the Ministry of Transport and also the Railway of Thailand that give us this chance to develop this car. So actually, truly apologize that my slides includes a lot of Thai text. Due to my limited time for preparation, apologize on this. I think before we start this project 2-3 years ago, there are some battery trains in the world. You can see that many countries have this, but mostly in Europe. Mostly the battery content in the car not big, because actually they used to be the range extender using with the overhead catenary system. But in the United States, like the BNSF, they got a very big battery to run, but some charging solution still under development. So we can see that battery train is not truly new, it's 10 years ago. However, what we have in Thailand right now, we by Energy Absolute, we got the vision that we like to do something, the innovation that can help Thailand to be better in technology development, to be part of the Thailand team to produce technology, no longer only the buyer of technology from other countries, because this is going to be the opportunity for Thailand to create industry, create the jobs, and we can have something that we can make the value addition in the future in the long run. So that's for the country. So that's always our vision, because we got, we can see in the video next that what we have done so far and this project. For this battery train innovation, we try to think of the total solution, the full ecosystem. What we have done, we developed the first battery locomotive to be the proof of concept that we can put almost 1 megawatt hour in this locomotive, and to respond to the user requirement to have the enough distance for running. So we developed the power car. It's like a battery bank that can extend the range of one round charging running. Together with this, we have the quick charge 1 hour to fully charge, and this located at Grand Bang Sư Station. So this is the first charger that we developed. However, we thought that this one is not good enough for SRT or for Thai Railway to use it to be, practical. So we come up with the idea to do the battery swap station, and we already find a patent on this, that within a few minutes we can swap the battery in the power car. So once it's run and it stops, so it's kind of like a swap and then go. So I think in brief, this is the innovation that we thought would be benefit Thailand. Anyway, I think next is very important. I think this project, this innovation cannot happen without this collaboration from every party, especially for the Railway of Thailand. Actually, I and EA would like to express our gratitude to SRT and the government and all the parties that help us, including University King Mongkut, Lat Krabang with us, and the partner like CRC, ATS, and also the local AES on the assembly. I think this cannot happen without our cooperation. So this come together, I think we believe that this is going to be Thai technology, and we like to encourage everyone to Thai first, that we can, I think it's objective for this seminar as well, that we try to encourage innovation and the research on this sector. So I think I got the video to show you guys for the profile of EA, what our vision, and also this project trend.
So this is all about EA profile and this project. So you can see that it's our core business and our vision in the clean energy. We're starting from the clean power, and so we came to the new S-curve in the electric vehicle that we have almost of EVs, all right, including this trend. So,
And actually, it's a good timing that it's a global trend that we electrify all modes of transport. And why not battery train here in Thailand? That we think it seems fit for our country. So I think because this is academic forum a bit, so I think I need to go in details a bit about the spec, other things, right? To give more details about this spec. So it's, you can see that in the locomotive, we try to fit with the maximum battery capacity. So it's 835 kilowatt hour. And with the power car for this version, we got 3,200 something kilowatt hour here. Total together is 4.1 megawatt hour. So by this total capacity of the battery, I think we believe that we are the largest in terms of the battery locomotive with biggest battery capacity for the maximum distance right now. And yeah, and this accommodate the charging capacity for the quick charge that we can fully charge it within 1 hour. And yeah, for both power car and locomotive. And as I mentioned earlier, we thought we still need swap station so that we can accommodate the real use in the railway once can implemented the whole railway system in Thailand. So it can be charge and go within 10 minutes, but by swapping it's gonna be just a few minutes. So this is something that we design and with cooperation with SRT that we're gonna have this station in Thailand, and this one is really important. So we got the cooperation from SOTLO, RTDA in this standard test or whatever relevant as well. So it's going to be very good cooperation for the future forward. And as you've seen that we run and we pass some tests, and thank you for SRT team. And this one, I think we start from static test, starting from last year, and dynamic test standalone that we can pass all the requirement that SRT very, very nice to help us and to do this together. Thank you, Washat and mechanical team SRT is here. So I think this is very good experience for myself and for my team from EA. And actually, I think we impress a lot because of, because we never do we never be in this industry before, and we never know SRT before. And once we work together, CRC here, CRC Italian, China team here with us, with SRT team, and I can feel that everyone is really dedicated, hardworking, and very professional in the work. And so it's quite very good experience for ourselves, for cooperation like this. All the tests has been, supported that we work together here until this come out. So this is the first stage that we pass static and dynamic tests. And also just early this year in January that SRT and with the Minister of Transport also we launched the shunting operation by this locomotive standalone at the Grand Bang Su station. And by this test, so with the SRT, so this locomotive can accommodate 6 rounds of shunting per day. And this is going to help a lot to reduce the emission in the Grand Bang Su station second floor. And this one, I think you can see from the video with all the test requirements, the sound, the air, that's all very good. So this, I think, is the first milestone that we pass, something that very useful for use in the railway. And yeah, so like this, so we can accommodate 6 shunting, and this with some idle time waiting to go up, 1 hour waiting idle time. Without this idle time, it can accommodate up to 9 rounds. But I think practically we can say 6 rounds for shunting per day. And honestly, because this car is the first proof of concept from the design phase, we thought of something that can be multi-purpose of SRT use. So we think of shunting, we think of cargo and passenger running. So we also test the cargo running with SRT support. And by the test that we run, the maximum load is 2,500 tons from ICD Lagabang to Siracha Lam Chabang. And with this maximum load, the battery capacity can support up to like 140 kilometers. And if we reduce the load or like less of wagons, container wagon and speed, so it depends. So it can range from 180 to 200, 300 is up to the load. But I think anyway, this is the maximum test that we run with SRT for the maximum capacity. So by this round is the main purpose that's going to be very useful to reduce the transportation costs in Thailand and can be like the clean logistics of this route. And I think it's quite very good, well embraced by the SRT team who operate the cargo at ICD yard, that this is going to be very clean logistics first time on the railway. Yeah. And this is we are in the process with SRT help that we're gonna try to test the passenger running as well. And by this passenger use, the load for the towing load will be less, right? So this can accommodate like 200 kilometers up to 300 something, depending on the city route, intercity, number of stop and the load. So this is the forecast, and so it's the next step that we cooperate with SRT on this. However, it means the car, the spec of this car can be customized further to fit the route for passenger. It can be lighter or whatsoever. But right now, the first car is to prove that battery train, the pure battery train, can be something that can be in use if we have the total solution. So I think that's all is our effort so far together with all the party involved, and it's really good experience of EA, because I think what important more than the invention itself, I think is the inspiration and the cooperation that we come together to do something that greater good for society, for everyone. So this one, I think, for EA, I think it's a EA innovation for Thai people. We thought from the beginning that this one, why is good for Thailand. From the beginning, we see that Thailand got the strategic goal to be the leader in the railway transportation, to be the ASEAN logistic hubs, to reduce the transportation costs, because it can save more if we transport via railway. Change from the road to transport via railway more. So this can be something that Thailand got the benefit to be at the strategic location of Southeast Asia. This is the goal of Thailand, and we need something that can be the solution and to go along with the global trend. I think it's becoming compulsory for everyone to go for the clean logistics, zero emission. So this one going to be something that along the line with global trend and something that can achieve the goal for Thailand. So this is something that we thought once we create this project, and we see that SRT and Thailand, we invest a lot to develop the dual track. And this one, if we use to rectify by using the overhead catenary system, the whole country, this is going to cost a lot. So that's why I think we think that with this innovation, it's going to help to be the way out for. It can be the good option. If we success in this first test, it can help Thailand to, and actually it can be the good business of EA for sure on this way. So that's why it come up with this innovation from the start. Yeah, and more importantly, if we can do like this, it means that we can create the industry in Thailand, that we can create the train, the battery train that can have the local content more than 60%. Because the battery and the charging station we can produce here in Thailand, and this can create the jobs a lot for Thai people, and we can be the technology inventor, no longer the OEM for other countries. So I think this is inspiration and passion of the team doing this project at EA. And I thought that, I think one thing that I think is very valuable for me, for myself, because from the beginning, actually, I didn't buy in this concept, and because there are some risks in the railway industry that EA never entered into before, and also we don't know SRT, we don't know CRC before, and from the beginning, everything is quite difficult. CRC themselves, we work during COVID time. It's not easy, but one thing very impressed in my view is that once we come together here, when doing the test, when we involve with SRT, we together. So I think we can feel that everyone is quite, give the heart into the work to see this achievement. And I think it's very important that to do something success and good for all. This one is very valuable rather than the technology itself. And from this first project, I think the CRC team, China team, that from the beginning we need to push them a lot, But now we're together, and SRT, that we know them well better. So everyone very professional and got very good knowledge in their own segment, and we come together to improve things. So this is something that, to myself, I think is most important in innovation. To be created, because something that you think impossible from the beginning can happen with this kind of mindset. Yeah. So this one, I think we did this by this reason from the beginning in the macro view, and we believe that this can be benefit if we succeed in the first proof of concept. And actually, just some slide, because we see from the macro view that it can help the macroeconomic. Why? For example, we assess that it can reduce the transportation cost if we switch mode from the road to the rail, because the cost of logistics will be lower. This is going to help Thailand cost saving and can make the Thailand as a logistic hub. If we have the railway that can be clean, electrified, all with the, the budget that we can afford. So this is going to help Thailand to be the leader for the logistic mode. And in terms of the cost saving and the investment cost saving, our station charge would be the solution that's going to save a lot of money. 1/3, 1/5 of OCS system, So this very big money for the government. So why not we try this one? So this is the very key for our technology. And I think people may know that 1 kilometer of overhead catenary costs around 70 million baht. And each year also maintenance costs very high, 1 or 2% of this per kilometer. So a lot is like a very big money. And we believe that this solution fit with Thailand and also some developing countries that don't have the OCS across country. This solution gonna fit more with Asian, Southeast Asia rather than Europe or the country with the overhead catenary system all over the country. So this is for Thailand and also for exporting technology to other countries as well. That I think many countries interested in this innovation as well, especially the country that have the background and infrastructure like Thailand. And yeah, can save some like if we can convert this, we utilize this new battery train, we do is the total system for charging station. So SRT and government will be more confident in converting to replace the locomotive, the old locomotive one that cause a lot of like high maintenance because it's very old. So this kind of economic benefit that we assess. And if we switch more to the railway more, so it's less maintenance cost, less budget of government to maintain the road that each year, so a lot of high maintenance costs. And we thought of this can be solution that we can expand it further to cargo running, also like the passenger, because it's similar concept. And with the railway dual track across Thailand, so this can connect the key provinces in Thailand and can be the clean transportation mode. Once we success in the first stage, improving with SRT. And so the overall is that we kind of EA dream big a bit, that we can be some part to help Thailand and create the economic in local area in Thailand industry, create industry. So by this saving of infrastructure investment cost of electricity, instead of using OCS, why not this charging station and battery train, and we create industry here in Thailand. So it means that we create job, we create the industry, and the money gonna be in the country, not only get out and buy. So, and once we prove of this and we use this to be the proven technology, so it's going to be opportunity for Thailand to export this technology and sell to other country. So this is the thing that our passion from the beginning. This just we thought that because EV on road is a global trend already, railway coming as well. And this can be the solution for Thailand that for SRT to consider. So overall economic growth and the benefit in terms of value, saving the infrastructure investment cost is like 300 billion baht at least for saving investment cost, and each year for logistic costs and maintenance costs. So this is gonna be something that, we thought that why not we do it, because based on all kind of this thing, if we can make this dream real, so this is gonna happen for our country. So last one. So we hope that our innovation here gonna be the new one after the red line that we have in Thailand. So it's a Thai innovation for Thai people by Thai people. So that's all. Thank you.
So now the question from the audience, please. Very interesting.
Hello. Okay. Good afternoon. My name is Sujin Suvarnakit Barihan from Forward Engineering Consultant. May I ask you about the economic of scale? You said that the battery-operated locomotive will be cheaper for investment compared to OCS. What is the basis of the system? I mean, of the capacity? 70 million baht per kilometer of OCS for 4,000 kilometers, so it is very high amount. So when you convert it to the number of locomotives together with the battery pack, how many you can produce? You can deliver with the same amount of money you pay for the OCS.
Thank you for your question. That's the key, right?
Well, basically I come from OCS, but I don't like it because with the battery, the benefit is if you operate it within the yard, with the container yard, then you have free space above, so you can lift and you can do anything safely. With OCS, you cannot do it. Yeah.
All right, understand
Okay,
your
but
question.
first I like
But
to
may
hear.
I check with you first, because if you said that you came from OCS, so 1 kilometer of OCS, how much the investment cost?
No,
for 1
you
kilometer?
you said in your presentation
Yes.
it's 70 million.
Yeah,
baht
yeah,
per
yeah. I got that
kilometer.
number from the reliable credit worthiness people.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's the normal research that I got, and also the one who in this industry. That 1 kilometer costs $1 million for one site.
Yes.
If we have dual track, we multiple two, we times two, right? So
right.
it's come together 70 million baht per kilometer. That's the ballpark number that I think in the industry is quite this number, unless there are some producer who make it lower. But this number compare with the station charge that we can put. For example, at every 100 kilometer, this charging station costs less. And if we divide it back by the total distance, it's much lower. That's the thing for charging solution. And even without with the battery, some battery to be spare to swap, combine together, so it's still cheaper. But you can tell me the number.
No,
or
what
the
is the
figure.
idea of one set of locomotive and one set of charging station or swap station? How
Because-
much it costs? I mean,
I think that's gonna be some kind of the planning that, for example, one swap station at each location. This can accommodate many locomotives, right? It's
yeah,
rather-
I understand, but you never mention of the cost of unit. How much it costs?
I think this one is something like the trace record, honestly. But what you, Kun Sujin, can give me your number is that how much it costs for 1 kilometer for OCS right now?
No, we use the same figure, the same figure for estimation. But I cannot imagine how much it costs for one set of locomotive, the battery operated. I have no idea how much it costs. How many millions?
I think what I can tell right now, something I can tell, something I cannot tell, but honestly, combining together is cheaper. I think if you can do the math that for one locomotive, one set power car, so how much it could be, and if we have station like this, I think even the station charge alone compared with OCS, that save big money already. So with the multiple set of locomotive power car, with the high battery cost, even like that, so it's still some room, the big room of cost saving anyway. I think you can guess the number.
No, sorry. Because
anyway-
I have no idea on how much it costs for the battery operated train.
Oh,
I have no idea at all. But I believe that it would be very beneficial for the less traffic.
for less
route.
traffic,
Yeah,
yes,
less
yes.
less
Because
traffic
OCS
route.
is really good solution for the high density area of traffic, right?
High density, maybe OCS
It's
is
like
better.
many routes using. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean high traffic means you have maybe every 5 or 10 minutes traffic headway, and that's OCS may be worthwhile.
Yes.
But if you have a 1 hour traffic like
Yeah.
high-speed train,
That's very
the
pain point
OCS is
here
expensive.
across Thailand. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for the question. I think the time is still one question. Okay.
This one, I believe, is just phase one. And what is the major challenge for this project after this?
I think the major challenge is that we shall implement this solution and prove the overall system to be ready to use soon. That we can reap the benefit during this time, and that's the way that EA do the work. That we try to make it happen soon in time for use. I think the challenge gonna be, for myself, I think the technology improve and work together with all the parties involved to make all the solution happen here. So I think that's the big challenge for us. But I think so far, I think I'm as I told, I feel very grateful for the collaboration from everybody that we can felt, and so I think.
I mean, in terms
of technical
technology that you develop the charging station and also the battery pack, and is this something that is more challenging, or it's just already?
I think we can go for smarter system like monitoring system if we have the full fleet. Right now we got the proof of concept for charging, and actually EA is in energy sector before for the big megawatt chargers, the station, the power station, like more than 3, because we have hundreds megawatts of power plant, we keen in this energy sector, and we got the charging station business for EV before. It's not the first thing that we do for train. So we just adopt this to be larger to accommodate this battery train. In terms of technology, I think is to improve it, to be better, to meet the user requirement that we gonna get the feedback on and how to say opinion from SRT to fit with cargo, passenger, and how to make all the monitoring system and maintenance to be good, to be economic more.
For the material of the battery itself, we have some in terms of what kind of material used for the battery to produce this. It might be some challenge for that too, maybe. Yeah. What do you think about on that? Or it's just because of very small number that we just need for the battery, so it's no problem, something like that?
We do the math, because right now we have this price of battery, right? And in the future, you can see that the price of battery going down.
Yeah.
And I think we can.
You import the cells coming in and then assemble it, or you build the cell for the battery?
We Energy Absolute. We got the Amita battery, Amita technology battery. The lithium battery factory produced in Thailand.
Okay.
And so that's why this battery train can be the local content more than 60% with the battery and charging station here produced in Thailand.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. That's why we said that this can be economy industry in Thailand.
So I think enough for this topic. Leo. Okay, Leo. I know his name.
My name is Wachira from Chulalongkorn University.
Yes.
So you say that this industry will increase the local content, and by using the local content in the system for more than 40%. But I heard that the locomotive itself is import from CRC Thailand from China.
Yeah.
And there is no locomotive that built in Thailand. Whatsoever, so we never build locomotive. So, do you have any plan to use a local content, especially in the locomotive itself, not the system?
Yeah, thank you so much for your good question. Actually, this is a thing, the first one to make the product acceptable and up to the standard that can be safety for SRT to use. Surely we start from cooperation with CRC. But in terms of the full fleet in the future and make industry here in Thailand, so we're gonna, sure it's like what you asked, that we're gonna have cooperation to do the manufacturing here. From the beginning, we may need to select that which component that Thai can do first. Maybe some very high technology we need to import first, but it's gonna be the step that we can increase the local content, and that's our intention. And we also, this is the cooperation from the beginning that we do with Thailand. We not just only buy, we do the cooperation that we're gonna build something here and transfer technology and have this happen in Thailand. And this is gonna be the showcase, the production house in Southeast Asia region. And that's talk, and yeah, we got that support and cooperation from China.
So, Leo, you can apply for this company in the future. Okay.
Thank you. And actually, I think for this seminar, I thought I see a lot of the research, the university sector try to do things that to make local content in Thailand. And sure, because like for Ajahn from
coming out from ราชมงคลอีสาน for local like light railway or the passenger car. So we can combine this and make it the Thai first Thai technology together. So we surely cooperate with the Thai manufacturer. After we pass some proof of concept with SRT for sure for safety. Yeah.
So, okay, thank you very much. So I think it's for this topic. So I would like to say thank you very much, and we also have some souvenir for you.